All right, this video is for anybody who's going to be doing a gathering set info visit for Ben's Repurposed Cabinetry, going to somebody's house and getting information about the set that they're going to be supplying us with. So, I am not able to mirror my phone right now, so we're just going to be doing this on the desktop. You will be doing some of this on your phone, and I'll try to talk about that, but understand that it's obviously going to be a little bit different on the phone, but at least you'll get the idea from the desktop view here. So you're going to this gathering set info visit. Now you know the SKU of the set. That's a big thing you need to know. Everything is tied in with the set's SKU. Now you know that because when you go to an event, if you're in the calendar here, and you see that there's one for tomorrow here, gather set info, Steve Parrish F3. So F3 is the SKU for that set. That's what you need to know. All right, so you know that. You get to the house, and the first thing you need to do is you need to open Todoist. And John, you remember you have that folder on your phone with these apps in it that you need for this. So you open up Todoist. When you open up Todoist on your phone, this is probably about what you're going to see first today's tasks. What you have to do is you have to create a checklist, because the checklist is what you go off of to know what you have to do at the job. So you go to this little button right here, create new set template. Let me see here. Yeah, that should work. And then what you go to is this one. This one applies to guys in the shop. So don't worry about that. If you're going to the visit, if you're going to the house, you just hit this one right here. Now when you hit that, it's going to again take you here, and you got to just got to click through a couple steps. But it takes you right to it. Okay, so now you have your new template. Now remember, the first thing we have to do is make it the name of the SKU. Now I'm just going to call it test because I don't want to mess things up in here. But the way you'd find it is you need to, we have all these ones listed here on the side. So you need to go down all the way to the bottom, I believe. There you go. This is the one we just created. It still says new set template. And then this one right here, then we have to edit the project and make it a new name. So I will call it test. All right, save. Now we have our to-dos. So we're in the checklist here, and the first thing we need to do is change the template name to the appropriate SKU. Okay, we just did that. This would be the SKU D6, Z2, whatever it is. Okay, so we've done that. So we click that one off. Next it says takes pictures and video of the set. So whatever is available, and we're going to try to, I'm going to take a break here to explain again. I'm going to try to make it so that when you click on the event in the calendar before you go, it'll say something, and this will be something that's added in the future. It'll say something about what's available exactly, so that you definitely know when you go to the house, we're getting the kitchen, we're getting the master bath, whatever. You know exactly what you're taking pictures of. But anyway, whatever it is that we're getting, you take pictures and video, okay? You don't worry about putting that anywhere. You just take all of your pictures, try to include model and serial numbers of appliances, if you can get them, and if we're getting those appliances, and a video of the set just slowly going over things, opening and closing things, giving people in 3 or 4 minutes a good idea of what that set is like. Okay, so you do that. Take the pictures and video. Done. All right, then use the draft corresponding to this SKU in the team Gmail. So now you have to also have the Gmail app in your phone, and you're going to be opening the team Gmail. Now right now in the inbox you don't have anything. Now on your phone you're going to be, this primary thing will be somewhere off to the side. You'll just see this blank screen, and then you'll notice there'll be a button on the side or something to show that you are in primary, and then you just got to go on to the sidebar and click in drafts. That's where you need to go, because in drafts you will have already waiting for you an email set up with the SKU that you're going to. So this one that's set up for tomorrow is F3. There it is, F3 Steve Parrish. So you click on the email, and it opens up and it has a template already set up for you to fill in all of the defects with the cabinets, any appliances that are coming, countertops, items, other items that we're getting, and then it also leads you into the sizes. Please save this. This we do not need anymore. I'm just going to exit out of that. We don't need that first paragraph, so disregard that. But then you just put in all your sizes of your cabinets. You know, you just go in here and start typing and click enter, go with the next base cabinet and so on. So you put in all your cabinets, any appliance widths like the oven, the range, fridge, and so on. If there's vanity cabinets, you give the dimensions of those, and then you also tell the length of the countertop of the vanity, assuming that we're getting the countertop. So it's like a 60-inch vanity, which would be the entire length of the countertop, and also the depth. We want to know that. And then any other items that we're getting that wouldn't have been listed there. So this email leads you right through that. Then when you're done with that email, all you have to do is click send, and right at the top on your phone there will be a triangle that's, I think it'll be blue, it'll be highlighted, and you just click that and the email gets sent, and that's all you have to do right then. You don't have to do anything else. So when it says use the draft corresponding to this SKU in the team Gmail to fill out the size and defects template and email it to the team email, that's all you do. You find the draft, fill it out, hit send. Okay, so we've done that. That's done. Now this is, man, I thought this was updated because John, I had talked to you about it this morning. We had switched these around because I had said it probably makes sense just to do this one once you go home, because then you don't have to worry about the Streak app on your phone at all. So let's just imagine that that's the way it is. You've gone home. All right, you have everything you need, you leave, you go home. When you get home, the first thing you need to do is adjust the number of pieces in Streak. So now you're in the second part of the to-dos for this checklist for each visit. And the second part has to do with Streak. So now you're going into the team Gmail again over here. And I'll just go to the home screen like you would see it again. We don't have any emails in the inbox. What you want to be going to is these pipelines on the side. Now, I reorganize these pipelines. I don't know. I guess maybe they have to be reorganized in each desktop. Anyway, I reorganize them, but the one you have to worry about is stock. So you go to stock, and you find the SKU that you've been working with today. So F3 is the one we've been talking about. So I click this little button to go into the view of that SKU. And there's a few things we have to do. First of all, on our checklist, going back into Todoist, it says adjust the number of pieces in Streak as need be. So we go over here, and you will notice that this one doesn't have any number of pieces listed yet. But usually there will be a number there. But you have just gone to the house and done all the sizes and recorded everything. All right, let's count up how many pieces that is and then put that number here, because often this number is just a number that the homeowner has given us, and often when we count it ourselves, we're going to come up with a little bit different number, and we want to be as accurate as possible. So now that you've just done a detailed list, you put in your input there. Okay, so that's all you do for that one. So let's say that you've done that. Then the next thing you do is you put the email into the box in Streak. So when you were at the house, you filled out that draft and you emailed it to yourself. So then we go back to our email. Oops, that's the wrong email. And we have to leave the box and go back to the inbox here, and there will be that email sitting here. Now, I didn't actually do it, so you don't see it here, but usually you would see that email sitting right here within Gmail, in your inbox, and you're going to have to put that into the correct box. Now, to show you how to do that, I'm going to go to my email, because here, obviously, I have a lot of emails. So let's say that I click on, I'm trying to find one that I actually could put into a box maybe. Oh yeah, I could do, anyway, I can show you how I would do it at least. So here, when you go into an email, so you open up that email. So you're over here. Here's your email sitting here that you filled out email to yourself. You click on it, you open it up. Imagine this is the email that you just opened up, and you will see this at the top, this icon. You click on it, and now what you're going to do is you're going to search for the person, the box, and that really goes by the name of the name of the person. That's the name of the box. So you've been thinking about the SKU because that's the identifier of the set, but the identifier of the box is really the name of the person that we're getting the set from, and then the SKU is just an item of detail. So when you're in the box, it's really good to check what the name of the person is. But anyway, I remember this guy's name was Steve Parrish. So you would start clicking in Steve Parrish here, and I would just simply click right here because this is telling me add to an existing box, and it's Steve Parrish's box in stock at the scheduling request sent level or stage. That's what you want. So you just click on that, and that email would now be in there. So you'd be good to go. That's all you have to do. I'm not going to click it there because I don't actually want this email to go into that box, but you get the idea. All right. So we have gone to the email, clicked on it, and we have put it into the box associated with that SKU. Because we found out what that SKU, what person that SKU is coming from, and then we put it in that box in Streak. Okay, we're done with that. Just a couple other things we have to do. Now you have all these pictures and videos, or video and pictures on your phone. The easiest way to do this, you have to get that into the box in Streak. So again, keep in mind, the whole purpose of this second half is getting everything into the Streak box that you collected. So going back into our pipelines, I need to go back down to stock. That's the one we care about again. And in this example, we worry about Steve Parrish, F3. You will notice that there's this button up here. It says Files. And when you click on that, you have a couple options. We don't care about this first one. We just care about Upload. And when you click on Upload, that will allow you to search in your computer. Now, you have all these pictures and video on your device, on your phone, not in your computer. The easiest way to get around that is simply using a cord to plug your phone into your computer, and then your phone will show up right here. Like for me, it'd say like Samsung Galaxy or whatever. And so I would click on that and get into my phone right here and get into my picture gallery. And you might have to figure out how to do that if you haven't done it. But you get into your picture gallery, and you'll see all your pictures that you recently took and videos right here. So then you just you click on one of them that you want, and then you hold down Control, and you click on all the different ones. So I'd click on this, push Control, and just keep clicking on all the ones that I want. And when I have them all highlighted, then you hit Open. And then the beauty of it is they will all get saved. Once I hit that, they will all get saved into Steve Parrish's box under Files, which is exactly where I want them. I have all the information about Steve Parrish and his set F3 in this box, and that's what we want for organization. So that's how you do that. So we've uploaded everything into the folder. So we're done with that. Okay. Then just two other little quick things. You need to change the stage that it's at. So when you go and do these visits, usually the Streak box that you're going to, so again, Steve Parrish, you will notice it says scheduling request. So there's all these different levels in the pipeline. And we're at this level. This is where it will usually be. Sometimes it still might be stuck in one of these, and it really shouldn't be. But usually you will see it that it's in this one after you make your visit. And what you need to do is you need to click Visit Made. That's all you need to do. Just need to pull up this menu, hit Visit Made, and you're done. Now you've put it into the next stage, which tells the guys that it's ready for ads to be made. Okay? Well, it tells me what stage it's at. So that's where you have to do it in Streak. And then lastly, in this view, in Todoist, you have to make ads due date for tomorrow, whatever tomorrow is. So you're in your checklist here. You're almost at the bottom here of what you need to do. And you see that make ads is next. You don't have to worry about doing that. That's not your job. Your job is just this part. But you need to set the due date for them now. So you just go here to the calendar icon, click on it, and simply click tomorrow. And it'll be set to whatever tomorrow is when it's the day that you're doing this. So you just click tomorrow. Now you have set them a due date, which means that tomorrow when the guys come in and they check into Todoist, the first thing they see is their task today, and that task to make ads will show up here now because you've just finished what they need in order to do that. So you're setting that date for them. That's the last thing you have to do. So you set that date, you hit that button tomorrow, you're done with this, you click that out, and you are done. All right, so that's the how it works with the checklist in Todoist and a couple of these other apps that you'll be utilizing. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful for you, and thank you very much for all your help.